Hello guys and welcome back to another CVL match. This is going to be between the Team Pudding and Team Pockys. This is going to be their first time meeting each other in this season. So starting off on defense, we have Team Pockys led by Captain Fehaciente, aka Emmy, with Orms, Cryptic, Minecrafter, and Tenor. Now, Tenor is a new name to the team and to the league in general. This is going to be his debut game, so we're going to have to see how he fits in with the team. Now, he just joined yesterday, and so I don't think they had a lot of time practicing together. Now, the one good thing about him is that he mains Sentinel, or that's his main role, at least. And so let's see if they're going to let him play his comfort role. With that being said, Minecrafter has been picking up the Cypher. We have been seeing him play Cypher in the exhibition matches as well as on CVL. So this is definitely new for him. Now, this is a surprising pick from Tenor. Now, I've never seen him play Viper, and I don't think Viper is someone that he's used to playing. He usually plays Omen or Killjoy, so we're going to have to see how he does on the Viper here. On the other side, we have Captain Toby playing today for her team, along with Toka, aka Nuka, on Jet, Benny, Doggo, and Kudans. Now, once again, there's really no major changes in Team Pudding's lineup, but Team Pocky definitely went back to their comfort picks. Now, Orms is usually seen on Jet, however, today he is gonna go with the Phoenix. Cryptic will be back on the Reyna finally. It's been a while. And Emmy is going to go back on the Brim. So I like what Pocky is doing here. Recently they have been struggling, and I think it's because they've been experimenting a lot. So now that they're back to their comfort picks, I do expect to see a better performance for them, or from them rather. So starting off on defense will be the Pockys. Now this is a classic matchup. This is, I believe, their third time meeting each other in Bind, even though this is their first official game on Bind together. And both times Pudding did win, even though it was really close. Okay, so Cryptic with one really nice pick there, aided by Minecrafter and his Tripwire. He will see Doggo boosted up, and Tenor will be able to get Doggo, giving Tenor his first kill in the CVL season right here. Cryptic manages to get another one, and now it is down to a 4v2. Benny will be contesting Minecrafter from long. Unfortunately, he's not gonna get anything, so Minecrafter will be able to get two there, and it looks like Nuka is just going to be rotating, although it looks like he is going to be rotating back towards long. Now, good thing for Pocky is that they are not really buying it. They are looking around to find him, and soon he's gonna encounter Tenor, and let's see if Tenor's gonna be able to get this one, and the answer is yes. Tenor manages to close out Toka, starting out with 2 kills in the first round of his first game in the CVL. All right, wow, this is a very, very aggressive force here from Emmy. Okay, but it looks like they are deciding to just go the conservative route, except for Cryptic. It looks like Cryptic is going to stick with the Bulldog here, so we do expect Team Pocky to win, hopefully. But on the other side, we got Team Pudding just going with a classic light buy, and it looks like they are going to go for the B split, although we got Benny roaming. Now, Benny has always been known for roaming. What is not seen as much recently is him on Omen. I think he has been playing a lot of other characters like Raze, like Cypher, but I like seeing him on Omen for sure. Now, we missed it on the other side, but unfortunately Cryptic died there, and Cryptic had the Bulldog, so this is not good. Giving Doggo the Bulldog is definitely not something that you want. And if you guys have not watched the Puddings before, Doggo and Nuka specifically have been performing really, really well recently, both in customs and in the CVL matches. That's a good pick by Emmy. That peak from Benny through the smoke. Unfortunately, did not pay off. Orms managed to get one on Tofu, and so now it's down to a 3v4. They managed to take it back, but they did not kill Doggo yet, and Doggo still has the Bulldog, so this is definitely far from over. Now Nuka decides to stick around here. Let's see if he's going to be able to get anything. Now he hears some still hovering around A. Okay, he manages to catch Emmy off, and he decides to go and join his team again. Now Minecrafter is here, will get picked by Doggo unfortunately, so now it's all just down to Orms with 3 health. I think there's very little that he's going to be able to do. He is going to get picked by Kudans, and just like that, it looks like Team Puddings is able to take the second round and take it back to an even score line. Now that single buy there from Cryptic, you know, to buy the Bulldog is a very peculiar choice by him, because the rest of the team seem to want to save, and right now their buy is looking kind of funky, because 2 players are full buying. We got 2 half buys, and it looks like Cryptic is just going to be saving here. So Cryptic is right now not synced with his team in terms of the economy, whereas on the other side it looks like Team Pudding is going to go for a half buy. Now they are pushing through shower with Toby splitting mid, and so Tenor will be first encounter. He will see 1, sees 2, and this is a very good one-way, and he manages to catch Kudans off, which is pretty big. Cryptic will be on the flank here with his classic. It looks like Team Pudding is going to rotate. I don't know if they're going to rotate out or just rotate towards short. It looks like they are still content with the A push. That's a very good blind by Orms. Unfortunately, he won't be able to get anything here, and he's just forced to step back. Now Cryptic is right behind, and question is, does he want to peek this? He knows that there's a bot here. Okay, so it looks like he's not going to peek this. Oh, he's going to be able to get 1. Can he get 2? The answer is no, but for a classic buy or no buy at all, that's a very, very good pick for him. And trading for Benny is definitely a good thing as well. Now Tenor manages to get 1 on Toka, so now it's down to a 2v4. Orms gets 1 on Doggo, and now it's all just down to the team captain, who's going to be rotating over towards B. It looks like they are just going to be trying to get the bomb plants, but it looks like Tofu's not even going to try it. And yeah, I don't think Minecrafter will be challenging this either, so they are going to let her escape with the gun. But she only has a Spectre, so that's not bad at all. Oh, Minecrafter is going to force the issue. He's not going to be able to get anything, but they are not going to let her keep the Vandal. So that's a very good play from Team Pocky. And I know it's only 3 rounds, it's still very, very early, but I am very impressed with how much improvement they've made. I mean, the last time they faced against Pop-Tarts, they lost 13-5, I believe, or something like that. It was definitely not a close game, and they left a lot to be desired, and I see that they've patched up quite a lot of those issues now. And even though Minecrafter is not really stepping up yet, he definitely has been really clean with his utility, and looking at Tenor, you know, being top frag, adding Tenor to the team definitely makes a big difference. Now Cryptic will peek here. Unfortunately, it's not going to pay off. So now Minecrafter is all alone on site. He knows that it's going to be a B push. He's going to see 1. He's going to be able to get Toka. Alright, let's see. Question is, will they be expecting Toby still in hookah? Doggo will be boosted up. Minecrafter will shut that down as well, getting rid of the 2 fraggers. Emmy with a nice molly usage on Kudans. Minecrafter gets 3. Benny manages to get that one though, and it looks like he is going to fake the teleport, but they know that. Oh wow, the Team Pocky are not buying it. Emmy will be peeking this, and Emmy will be able to close it out with 2 in a round, getting a very nice molly on Kudans and a nice kill on Benny there. Now the team captain is definitely showing up, and I think Emmy is on the verge of going tier 2. I think she's not quite there yet, but recently her performances have been very, very impressive, and I do think that she, you know, is contending Uyuf, who is surprisingly not playing today for Team Pudding, for one of the top tier 3 players that we have in the league. And Minecrafter, just like that, going from bottom of the leaderboard to the top of the scoreboard. So Minecrafter pulled off a very, very clutch round there. Okay, Team Pudding is going for the A attack. Managed to pick off Tenor, which is huge. So now it's just all down to Orams and Emmy. Emmy manages to get one though, and that's a very good pick. Now this is a very good ult. Unfortunately, it is not gonna land. I thought that was an ult on default, but it looks like it's gonna be an ult somewhere else. Oh, Emmy is not gonna be expecting this from behind. So Benny manages to get one, sees Orams, manages to get another one, and Doggo on the other side gets Cryptic. So Team Pudding brings it back, and ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we'll have a game here. 3-2. It is still very, very tight. But now, Team Pudding is probably the best defensive team in the league so far. Of course, by losing Mega and switching Nuka in, their team is less defense oriented and you know, have more attacking prowess. But we're going to have to see how well they do on defense. That being said, I think as Team Pocky, you definitely want to get as many rounds as you can here on this half to give you some more cushion on the next half. Because right now, you know, unless they drop the ball later, I still do think that in terms of defense at least, the Pudding will be favored. So we're going to have to see what the Team Pocky does here. Alright, so this is going to be another A push. Now that's a great pick by Orams on Benny. And this is a better ult by Kudans. Question is, can they get anything? Okay, Orams manages to get one before getting traded by Doggo. Cryptic gets one on Doggo. So now it's down to a 2v4. Toka manages to get one in U-Haul on Emmy. Okay, and Cryptic gets one. Toka gets yet another one. Let's see if he can clutch it. The answer is no. Cryptic will end off Nuka with 3 kills there to bring the round back for his team. Now, it has been going back and forth so far, and I think both of these teams are definitely playing well, but you know, looking at Team Pudding's performance recently compared to Team Pocky's, we wouldn't expect this game to be close. So the fact that, you know, Team Pocky is fighting back, this is a very, very good sign for them. And I think it's a very smart sign from Captain Emmy to bring Tenor along. Since he's a tier 2, he is able to play with their top players like Orams and Cryptic. Also, this is Cryptic's first game in the CVL, and it looks like he's been playing really, really well. I definitely do like this lineup a lot more than the one that they showed against Pop-Tarts, and I think this will be the roster that you'll be expecting for most of the games. Now, Team Pudding is going to be looking for the B split with Benny once again roaming around A. It looks like he is going to encounter Cryptic here, and I don't think Cryptic will be ready for this. Oh, the timing though! He looked away for 1 second, and unfortunately he gets picked off. Let's see if he's going to expect cooldowns. Okay, it looks like he's just going to go through long. He hears the blind. Orams manages to get one. Orams is going to be using his ult. Emmy with yet another good kill with the molly, and Orams you know, using his ult very effectively, managing to get 2 there. So now it's all just down to Kudans. Kudans tries to get out, but he is tagged. So now he is just going to be rotating, and I think the team will be able to hear that. So they are all going to rotate to A. It looks like Kudans will be able to get this plant down, but I don't know how much more he can get after this. He is going to plant in a very interesting position. He heard some... Okay. He won't even be able to get away. Yeah, he heard some coming in through shower, so I guess that would make sense, but he exposed himself to CT. But regardless, it looks like Team Pocky will have a flawless round. And not only is it a flawless round, but the only one that has taken damage at all is Emmy. Now, Emmy manages to survive that one, which is very, very impressive considering she's only like at 1 health. But yeah, so far, I'm really, really liking how Team Pocky is looking. And this is why they were, you know, the team that was really scary to fight against, at least in the beginning. And I think they're showing what they're capable of now. Yeah, Team Pudding will have to start figuring this out because they are hurting. Now, they are going for the half buy here, and they are going to go for an A push. Cryptic with a very aggressive peek there manages to get Toka off. And now Toka and Doggo are having, you know, pretty good performances. This is what you expect to see from them since they are the, the stars of the team, but I feel like they need to step it up a little bit more. I feel like right now their performance is definitely not up to team pudding standards. They can definitely do a lot better. So now they are just going to go for a rotate. Minecrafter will see this, and it looks like he is content. Oh, he's gonna peek. Okay, manages to get one on the team captain. It looks like he is going to try to challenge again, but unfortunately this is not going to do it. So now Orms is going to be pushing first, and now the rest of Team Pocky will be here, so they are going to be dropping in. Now it's all just down to Doggo and Kudans here. Now Doggo does not have the best weapon, and as you can see there, Tenor with a very aggressive push sees the next one and manages to get 3 there after Kudans get Emmy. And with that, Team Pocky will take their 6th round. So regardless of what happened after this, they will get at least an even half going to the next round. And this is definitely not something that you would expect. I mean, I would say this is a very pleasant surprise for sure, considering that Team Pudding does have their star lineup in. I would say maybe Mega coming in from Kudans, or Uyuf coming in for the team captain Toby might be a slightly better lineup. But Nuka, Nuka, Doggo, and Benny, I forgot their names for a second, are definitely the 3 best players from Team Pudding here. Okay, Tenor sees one. Kudans manages to get that one. That was an unfortunate miss, but Emmy manages to get 2 out of nowhere on the team captain and on Kudans. This is an ult. Okay, it looks like Benny will be able to trade that out, but Cryptic manages to get one on Toka. Doggo gets one on Orms. Cryptic gets another one, and so now it's all just down to Benny. They have a rough idea of where Benny might be. It looks like Cryptic can't hit that, so now it's all just down to Minecrafter versus Benny. Benny manages to get a clutch one on both Emmy and Cryptic there. So now it's just up to Minecrafter all on his own. And let's see if Benny is going to fake this one. It looks like he will, and Minecrafter will buy it. So now Benny is going to be guaranteed the bomb plant. But it looks like Minecrafter is going to be rotating back. Question is Benny going to expect Minecrafter here? Because he has no idea where Minecrafter may be. So he's just going to have to go for the plant. And it looks like he will be going for the plant. Oh. Okay, and now Minecrafter heard it, and he's going to be ready to push in. Now Benny does not know where Minecrafter is. Oh, that timing though. Benny with 2 unfortunate timings in this game, and it looks like Minecrafter will be able to clutch it for his team, gets the better skin for the same weapon, and with that they are going to get a 7 round in the half. And this is a very, very good half for Team Pocky on defense. Now they are known for their attacking side, so I think if you are a Team Pocky, you definitely feel super comfortable here, and I think we can definitely see that they're playing with confidence now, and this is definitely something that they have been lacking in the past few games. And this is the first time we see Team Pudding really struggling, because Team Pudding is usually used to being ahead, having the advantage, and so seeing Team Pudding struggle is something that we're definitely not used to, and it looks like they are not used to it either, because they look a little bit lost in their attack, and this is definitely not something that we expect from Team Pudding. They're usually the faster team. They like to go very aggressive. That's how they were against Team Puff. Ooh, Cryptic with a very interesting peek there. Now it's all just down to the anchor here with Minecrafter. A very brash play by Cryptic. Orms manages to get one before traded off by Toka. Minecrafter will get one. Oh, he can't get cooldown, so unfortunately. So now it's all just down to the rookie Tenor. Well, technically they are all rookies, but to the newcomer of the team. Question is, are they going to be expecting him coming in from hookah? Now, one good thing that Team Pocky has going for them is that Benny is really far away. So if he manages to get one, okay, he gets one here. Will he be able to get cooldowns? The answer is no. Cooldowns with a very nice ult to give them the third round and that kill on Tenor. So now they have to start stringing some rounds together. I think if they can still bring this to a 7-5 half, then I'd say that this game is still pretty even. But if Team Pocky manage to get the next 2 and bring this to 9-3, then Team Pudding will have a very, very tough road ahead. Now, one thing that I am, that I still have mixed feelings about is how aggressive Cryptic is. Now, as you can see, he is the top of the scoreboard right now, and so that means he must be doing something right. But the question is, his aggression has been punished quite a few times, and he has died first in a couple of these rounds. And it seems like when he died first, his team lost. Okay, Cryptic once again dies first. Minecrafter manages to get one before he gets traded by Toka. So now Toka finally manages to get the kill here. And so now it's just down to a 3v4. Orms with very nice peek and gets a kill on Doggo. Benny will soon see that it is going to be a clear A site. So it looks like they are still going for the B push, but Benny is going to be ready. Oh, will Orms expect this? And the answer is no. Benny did get hurt, but he manages to kill Orms in the end. So now, question is, does Emmy challenge this? Oh, Emmy brings Benny down to 2 health, but unfortunately, she couldn't kill Benny. So that's 4 rounds for Team Pudding. And let's see if Team Pudding will be able to get this one. Now, most of Team Pocky will be able to buy here. No, scratch that. It looks like everyone is going to be able to buy. Now, question is, does Cryptic want to buy for a team? And the answer is yes. So both teams will have more or less a full buy here, coming in to the final round of the half. I think regardless of how this round goes, Team Pocky can definitely be happy with their half. This is their best game so far. And we hope to see this continue for the rest of the game. Now, Cryptic's aggression finally paid off here, managing to get a quick one on cooldowns, which is huge. Alright, Doggo will be able to get Emmy. Emmy got caught out with her utility out, so this time around the Molly will not do anything. Although it will slow Team Pudding down by a little bit. Cryptic going aggressive once again gets punished by Doggo, but Minecrafter will be able to get one. Will he be able to get the second one? And the answer is yes. Minecrafter today has been on point. And this B side is pretty much defended all by himself. I think he's gotten so many kills, so many important clutch kills on Team Pudding in this half, in this defense. Okay, let's see if Orms is going to expect Benny here, and the answer is no. And so it looks like Team Pudding is going to go for the bomb site. And now it's all just down to Minecrafter to retake this. Now he doesn't have a lot of health at all, and I think they have a rough idea of where he's coming from. Question is he gonna be able to get Benny? Now he knows where 1 is. He doesn't know where Toby is though. Okay, now with that bot, they definitely know where he's coming from. Benny is going to be peeking this one, and it looks like he will be able to get the kill here. So overall, that's a nice 3 round there from Team Pudding, bringing this to a 7-5 half. Now, Team Pocky coming out ahead in the half is definitely a good sign for them, and I think, they just need 6 more rounds. That is definitely very doable for a team like theirs. But on the other side, I think Team Pudding has gone over their worst half, and so now coming into this half, I think they're gonna definitely feel a lot more comfortable. And I think one pattern that I have been noticing is that when teams are losing or they are not as confident, playing defense definitely helps them a lot because they don't have to take the initiative. They can just wait and react to the opponent, which is usually not the thing that you want to do. But when you're on defense, it does help you since you're you have time in your favor. Now this is a very interesting boost here by Nuka. In the smoke. Question is, are they going to be ready for this? Cryptic manages to get one on Benny, which is really good. Let's see what Toka's gonna do after this goes down. Okay, he manages to see one, but unfortunately he couldn't get anything. On the other side, Tenor manages to get one. Emmy gets another one on Toka. So now it's just down to a 2v5, and Kudans is stuck here in this corner. Cryptic will be able to catch him out. So now it's all just down to Toby. to retake this 1v5. That's a very, very strong attack there. And it's very smart for Team Pocky not to go to B, knowing that the Sentinel player, Toby, would probably be holding B site. So that's a very, very good play from Team Pocky there. And yeah, for a flawless round, I am very, very impressed. It looks like this time around, Benny will be going for the B site instead, and they are going to switch things around, but Doggo and Nuka is still going to be holding A. They are deciding to stack 3A. But this is what's so scary about this Pocky team though, because the A site is supposedly the harder site to take. Oh, okay, Toka got dinked there, but he manages to get the kill. Now, this force is definitely very risky for Team Pudding, but it looks like it has been paying off. Catching Cryptic there early on is definitely a good start for Team Pocky and for Team Pudding, and that's one that they definitely need. Okay, so now they know that this is still going to be an A push, and it looks like Pocky still wants to contest. Emmy just runs in. Let's see if he manages to get one. The answer is no. Kudan's managed to pick her off, so it looks like the rest of the team is going to be rotating, and Kudan's will be rotating back. So this is a very good read from Team Pudding. Okay. So they will get the site, they will get the plant down. Question is, will they be able to hold it? This is definitely going to be a hard one to hold, and it looks like Minecrafter will die here. A very good use of the utilities by Toby, and this is why you know, a Sentinel is very hard to push against. Orms manages to get one though, but now it's all just down to Orms here, and they know where he is. Doggo manages to catch him off, so with that, it looks like Team Pudding will be able to get one on the defensive half as well, bringing it back. It is 8-6, it is still very close, but now because Team Pudding forced this round, it looks like Toka will not be able to get a full buy next round. His buy is definitely going to be weird, and the rest of the team will have to be content with the guns that they had from the last round, whereas Team Pocky will have a full buy in all of their team members. And so we do expect them to take this round, but this buy is definitely not bad at all, and this is definitely doable for Team Pudding. Now they are going on this semi-default where they are trying to get control of different areas of the map. Minecrafter will see Benny, and it looks like Benny will be backing off. Now Cryptic will be pushing on his own here, and he is going to be encountering Benny here. Question is he going to be ready for it? And the answer is yes, he manages to get Benny, so Benny gets caught off first, and it looks like the rest of the team is just going to be rotating over. Toby will be sitting back as she waits for her team to reinforce, and so we are going to have a clash here on B. Okay, now Kudans will be flashing this. He's going to be pushing out, gets tagged. Alright, so they know that the team is in. Cryptic manages to get another one on Doggo, a very crucial pick. Emmy gets one on Kudans, and Cryptic knows where one is, so now it's all just down to Nuka. Nuka back off site manages to get one despite being dinked. Oh, but unfortunately he could not get tenor there, and with that Team Pocky will bring it to a 9-6 scoreline. They managed to have 3 players alive, which is pretty huge. This means that those 3 players can start building their economy. And I think their economy is looking pretty good so far. But on the other side, because they forced second round and they lost third round, now their team has to make a decision of whether or not they want to buy. And it looks like they are pretty unsynced here, because it looks like Doggo is forcing. The rest of the team decides to save. So if Doggo dies here, this could be very detrimental for Team Pudding. Now Team Pocky, it looks like they weren't ready for the setup, but of course Team Pudding does not know that. Cryptic once again will go on the aggressive. Ooh, this is a very interesting. Okay, Emmy manages to get one, but the question is, will she be ready for 2 people behind her? And the answer is probably no, but it looks like she is just you know, going fast enough so that the enemy won't be able to catch her. Ooh, she's going to see one, and it looks like she won't be ready for Benny. So Benny manages to get that one. Doggo will be encountering one, and Doggo manages to get that one, gets another one before Minecrafter catches them. Okay, so now it's down to a 2v2. Kudans once again goes a little bit too aggressive. Okay, Benny manages to get Minecrafter. Ooh, I think they think it's a push, but with that bot, it looks like now they know that it's going to be a B push here. Oh, Minecrafter will not be able to get the kill on Benny, so it looks like Benny will be able to clutch around despite the early pick from Emmy. I think that double flank through shower definitely did pay off quite a lot for Team Pudding, and I like how they're mixing it up, you know, despite being on the losing side. Of course, doing stuff like that does come with a lot of risk, but I definitely do like that they're taking risk right now. The last thing that they want to do is to just, you know, sit back, play super conventional, and let Team Pocky run all over them. So this is a good fight back from Team Pudding, and I definitely love to see this. Now, Team Pocky will be on a half buy here, and it looks like they are going to go for a slow push towards A. But this time around, Team Pudding will be on the more conservative side and will just sit back. Okay, so Emmy will be attacking first. Now, one thing that I don't like is the fact that Emmy pushes first. I think the team has two very capable players that can entry for the team, and so I don't know why they don't do it. Now, this is a very good push by Cryptic through the smoke. And with that, it looks like Team Pocky, despite you know, the early hiccup, they managed to bring this back. Oh, okay, Cryptic manages to get the dink there, but unfortunately, that's the disadvantage of the Phantom. He's not able to get one-hit headshot, and it looks like Kudans will be able to kill him. So now it's down to a 2v3. Minecrafter and Tenor. Tenor is getting ready for a lineup here for the Molly. So he's gonna shoot one down. Okay, they know where he's coming from, and unfortunately it looks like Toka will be able to pick him off. The question is, will Toka be able to get the bomb without dying here? The answer is no. He almost died there, but he gets half and Toby gets the other half. That's a very, very smart way to deal with the Molly there, and it looks like Team Pudding is slowly inching back. Now, Team Pudding is only down by 1, and right now they are 3. They have 3 rounds in this defensive half. Now Team Pocky will have a bye, and this is definitely the crucial round here. Team Pocky definitely want to win this one in order to maintain their lead, but if they lose this one, it's almost guaranteed that they're going to hand the lead back over to Team Pudding, because then they're gonna have to save on the next round. And yeah, they'll give away the 10th round for Team Pudding. So it looks like they are going to be playing careful here. Cryptic once again with the Sheriff. It looks like he wants to save up for the op next round. But this is very smart for Team Pudding here, stacking 3 people on A. Now he's going to, Toka will be pushing out and manage to get one on Cryptic, but Emmy once again with the utility usage gets one on Toby. Minecrafter gets one on Toka, so now it's all just down to Doggo and Benny. Benny will be flanking here, but it looks like he's not going to arrive in time. Doggo will be pushing through the smoke. They know where Doggo is, and Minecrafter will be able to get that one. Minecrafter gets one on Benny, so now it's all just down to Kudans. They know where Kudans is coming from. And this smoke does a very nice job of keeping him out. So it looks like he is going to have to rotate back towards CT, where 2 players will be greeting him. Hopefully the 2 teams are ready, and it looks like they will be. Emmy will be ready, but unfortunately Kudans will get that one, but Minecrafter manages to trade it out, getting 4 kills there, and I'm very, very impressed with what Minecrafter can do right now. Once he gets a plant down, I feel like B is definitely his home. He is just very, very solid in B. He knows exactly what to do, you know, with or without his teammate, and that's a very crucial round for Team Pocky to win. With that round, it looks like Team Pudding will once again have to go for the half buy. It looks like they want to force here, and I don't hate this at all. I think with this force, if they manage to bring this back, then this ruins Team Pocky's economy for sure. But if they lose this though, this is where it becomes dicey. That's a very, very clean flick by Minecrafter, managing to get Benny. Cryptic gets one on Toka, and so now it looks like Team Pudding's aggression has been halted. and Team Pocky was definitely ready for that. Oh, Orums. I'm not sure if he planned to rotate there, but that's a very good pick on Doggo as well. So just like that, Team Pudding has been disassembled, and they have been their A-bomb site has been broken down. Cryptic manages to get one on Toby, so now it's all just down to cooldowns, and it looks like Team Pocky will have a very clean round here. He's going to be blinded. Cryptic manages to get 3 there, and Team Pocky is now on 11 rounds. They just need 2 more to bring this from Team Pudding. Now, Team Pudding has been a team once again that has been very dominating in the league. So seeing Team Pocky fight back against the best in the league is definitely a very promising game for them, and this is definitely the confidence booster that they're going to need you know, for the future. Of course, it's still gonna be 2 games before they face Pop-Tarts once again, and so Pop-Tarts can still have time to, you know, study this and make adjustments accordingly, but I think they're definitely going to be keen on facing Pop-Tarts again and getting their revenge, and I think this time around they definitely do have the firepower to do so. This is just an absolute clinic from Team Pocky, and I'm very happy to see that of what they can do. Now, Doggo and Benny manages to get 1 each on Cryptic and Orums. Toka gets 1 on Minecrafter, so let's see if Emmy will be able to get anything here. Tenor manages to get 1, gets 2, and he sees Doggo. Unfortunately, he couldn't get that one, and Doggo manages to get 3 there. So that was a partial buy round, and somehow Team Pocky threw that. So what was once a really clean round, they completely dropped the ball here. Now, of course, their economy is still looking pretty healthy. They will still get at least 1 full buy after this, and so I don't, you know, it's not the end of the world. It's just that's definitely not something that you expect to see considering how well they've been playing so far. Alright, so now they are going to be stacking towards B. It looks like they are going to give A a rest, and they are going to be going for the B push, but it looks like this time around Nuka is going to be rotating over towards B. So they are going to have 3 B stack. Emmy is going to get ready for the execute, and the team is just waiting in front. And now they're just waiting for it. Okay, the smoke goes down. Toka will have an idea of where it is. He's just gonna go back into crate. A Cryptic manages to get 1 on Doggo, which is huge. Him on the flank. Okay, now question is, will Toka be able to get this? Toka knows where one of them is. He just absolutely fumbled there, and Kudan's managed to get 1 on Emmy, but Minecrafter with 2. So now it's just down to Benny and Toby here, both coming from CT. Now, one good thing about Benny is that he has been on the flank a lot of times, so they might think that he is on the flank. But it looks like this time round, they know where he's coming from, so it looks like Benny will just save the op. So despite having the op, it is very smart for Team Pocky to attack B here. Of course, they didn't know that, and Benny is not someone that you normally see with the op, but it looks like Team Pocky got the better read here. Now, if you're Team Pocky, you definitely want to chase Benny down here because you have a strong economy, but if you manage to get this op off of his hand, then you're definitely feeling good going into this match point. But all said and done, it looks like Benny will be able to save his op, so now it's all yeah, just down to this last round. Of course, if Team Pudding wins this one, then we will continue on with the game, but from now on they cannot make any mistakes, and they need at least, you know, 3 rounds in a row to tie this and bring this to the overtime, whereas Team Pocky will have 3 match points, so they have 3 tries to win this game and win their first game of the CVL. Doggo is going for a very aggressive push here, and let's see if the team is going to be ready for this. I don't know if Doggo is going to be ready for Minecrafter, and the answer is no. I don't think that was a very smart push at all. Of course, you know, I do advocate teams taking risks, especially when they're behind, but I think that was just way too easy, or way too difficult to pull off against a team like Pockys. And now it's down to a 2v4, and with Tenor popping his ult, this is going to be a very hard retake. Now Toby managed to get 1, but Emmy managed to kill Toby, so now it's all just down to Benny here, and Benny will have the op, so this is gonna be a very hard take for him. And it looks like Emmy with a very nice ult finishing it off. Team Pocky will take this one and will get a their first win of the CVL season, giving both teams a 1-1 record in the season. So GG's to both teams, but congratulations to Team Pocky for the win.